Queen Tulsa, baby. Your favorite shade, your hottest tea, and your headline queen. The Wendy Williams of YouTube, iconic, epic, and always petty when I need to be. Queen Tulsa, I'm the queen of YouTube. I'm the Wendy Williams of YouTube. Treat me right, I'll treat you right. Treat me wrong, I'll treat you wrong. Hit that like, I don't bite. Hit that like, I promise you'll like. Cameras on, baby, I control the stage. Every headline bends when I set the page. Hot topics burn, I deliver with grace. Shady little smirk while I give you faith. From the gossip rooms to the YouTube fight. Turn petty words into sleepless nights. If I say stops here, then it's all through. No one drops tea like I go. But I'm the queen of YouTube. I'm the Wendy Williams of YouTube. Treat me right, I'll treat you right. Treat me wrong, I'll treat you wrong. Hit that like, I don't bite. Hit that like, I promise you'll like. Like and subscribe, let the numbers climb. Serving raw truth with a touch of divine. Breaking news, baby, I say it bold. Every word drips, hotter than gold. Discussing cases, I keep receipts. I'm a boss in heels with the fire and heat. You want the tea, I pour it smooth. I'm Queen Tulsa, baby, I set the mood. Sweet on the lips, but sharp when I speak. Petty when I want, but my shade unique. Iconic, epic, I reign supreme. Queen Tulsa, the boss, I'm the headline queen. Don't get it twisted, baby. You came for the gossip, but you stayed for the queen. I don't chase views, views chase me. Now sip that tea, and don't forget to hit that like. Queen Tulsa, I'm the queen of YouTube. I'm the Wendy Williams of YouTube. Treat me right, I'll treat you right. Treat me wrong, I'll treat you wrong. Hit that like, I don't bite. Hit that like, I promise you'll like. And remember, if I say it stops here, it stops here.
All right, Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising, each and every one of you. I am so glad that you are here with me. Guess what? We have got the 7 o'clock slots, okay? And we are going to make the best with it and of it, okay? So listen here, we are going to give you the beef sector recap of, child, what you may or may not have missed. Now, there's been a lot going on out here. We've got Brianna, she's then come back around to the sector, child, and they are doing the most. Okay, let's get into it. So, Rico's case update: Ness versus Passa, Stefan's shocking withdrawal, Brianna's lies, and TMO's heartbreak. Child, get ready, beef sector enthusiasts. Queen Tulsa is here to deliver all the latest updates you didn't know you needed. Dive into the chaos shaking the beef industry as Queen spills the tea on what's truly happening behind the scenes. From rising prices to market shambles, you won't want to miss the inside scoop. Are you ready to get your moment? Tune in for expert analysis, hearty decisions, and Queen Tulsa's take on the future that lies ahead for the beef sector. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that like bell for your front row seat to the drama. Okay. Grand Rising. Okay, we got Black Pearl up in the building. Hey, how you doing? Okay, so let's just jump right up into it. Okay, so first and foremost, let's get into Ness. Let's get into Rico's case. So we're going to get into the Rico case. So Rico ended up going to court, and listen here, the judge was very much so friendly and very considerate of everything that was going on, and they're going to give him a short amount of time. I think it's like about a month. Don't get me to lying, but they're going to do like an evaluation to see how he is with the animals that he has come in contact with. And so definitely want to Send prayers up for him. Give me one moment. Let me get my notes. Okay, hold on one second. All right, y'all. Let me get my notes because I have notes. Let's see. All right, give me one second. Let me get my notes. Okay, hold on. Maybe it's on this. All right, you guys, just bear with me. Make sure you go ahead and like that video. Make sure you are getting up, getting in the shower, and taking care of your hygiene this morning. Don't be trying to talk to somebody and you hadn't brushed your teeth yet. Okay, don't come up in my face doing all that, wanting to have a conversation. How you doing? No, 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 no. We need you to pull it back. Okay. So let's just go ahead and get into it. So Rico's update was let me see Rico's update. Oh, give me one moment. I did have it. Just give me one moment. I just gotta locate it. Okay, we do have the documentation. All right, and so all right, give me one moment. Uh, Okay, so Rico dog abuse charges will be they are subject to be dismissed after November the 11th if no proof is provided. So after November 11th, if no proof has been provided, then they are going to drop the doggy charges. Okay. Hello, Birdie Banks. How you doing? About to jump in, LOL. Yeah, jump up in that shower and honey, get your hygiene together. Don't come up in here talking about some high and doing all that. Girl, get up, get on up in there and do what you got to do. Okay, so this is just an update of what's going on in the beef sector. So you have Ness versus Passa. Roe doesn't want Shakim. And shout out to Diva Tomboyish Yollywood News. Definitely got to credit my source. Okay, so Roe doesn't want Shakim to play with his feelings. So the fake wedding is off, but now it's back on, and I'll update you guys here in a minute. And then we have Stefan and Ness have parted ways with Class. Okay, do y'all really think that they parted ways, or is he going to just be a pop up? Listen here, Jay Dunn doesn't appreciate Demas O speaking on a behind the scenes conversation to save herself. Now, listen here, Jay Dunn wanted to be the inside source that nobody knew about. Unfortunately, Rose spoke too soon and Jay Dunn cover is blown. So Ness is going to take any precautions to limit Jay Dunn to getting access to anything that's going on pertaining to Nesscation in Seattle. Let's get into it. Brianna returns and she's just got full of lies, honey. Pastor then says she over there lying on him. He feels like, baby, we all from Miami and we should not be lying on people from Miami. We need to be lying on people that's not from Miami. We need to be lying on people other than the people in Miami. And that's what Pastor said. He said, in the name of Jesus, we need to not be lying on each other up down here in Florida. Us Florida people need to lie together. I mean, stick together. Moving right along. Shakim and P. the Panel Killer gave a breakdown on the invasion of Senegali in the beef sector. Uppity is now calling Talent her boyfriend. Oh, the delusion of it all. Brian tried it with Chocolate Bay. Now check this out. Now, Chocolate Bay is supposed to be coming on a trip, and Brian is scared. He had been talking mess back in the day, or whatever the case may be. But you know what? Brian is so quick to call somebody out their name. He's so quick to get into it with somebody. But now, child, a real man then stepped up to the plate and said, "What's up, my brother?" I don't think the man said that, but I'm just saying, okay? But he steps up to the plate. This is a real man. Now he wants to run for cover. Don't run for cover. Put your dukes up. Let's do this old school style. Now get into it. VS is back in the news. VS wants ZX to stop calling her. ZX, if y'all know ZX, please tell him to stop calling her. Stop calling VS from a Google number so she cannot answer when he calls. Okay. And then once again, we had already broke it down. Rico dog abuse charges to be dismissed after November the 11th of 2025 if no proof is provided. All right, so let's go ahead and get into other news. All right. So in other news, let's get into it. So Reed dropped the D on drags and then took drags and just so happened to name her channel similar to mine. It's no surprise she throws some shade. As I stated, the only bitches from Philly on here coming for other Philly females are haters because they pop more than they do. No female on here hating MFers from their own cities or states on social media unless they're doing what they can't. Well, listen here, Diva's Tomboy, she's definitely going off. She had a few words for Miss Reed. Oh, yes, she did. She goes on to say, I'm flattered, but running the same content on both your channels means you can't produce no other content but sector gossip. Do some other content before ever thinking ignoring me is a luxury. One thing is for sure, I'm not copying anything you are doing. What else can you talk about of interest besides hating on MFs? That merch shit is something I did back in 2017 and sold my chick on my website. There's no code, right? You could never. Okay. So listen here. Read if you are feeling a certain type of way. Miss Diva Tomboy says she wants to smoke. So 19 hours ago, Diva Tomboys also went on to say, I stand corrected. Shakim and Rose Nescation wedding is back on. Now, when it comes to this Nescation wedding, Ro was like, first of all, y'all are not about to treat me like Norbit because really, Ness acts like Respucia. If y'all have ever seen that movie, Ness act just like Respucia. Oh, something going on. She's gonna panic. She's gonna get loud. She's gonna get hood on your ass. Okay, let's get into it. And they talking about going out on a trip with her. This woman flips out on y'all on YouTube, and y'all are gonna go on a trip with her. Anywho, all right. So 14 hours ago, Diva Tomboys reported Lemon's mother. Oh, it says just in via Shakim. Lemon's mother contacted and possibly recorded the apartment complex was called, which it was found out that they allegedly have a no pet policy. Pictures were also allegedly sent. Now listen here. They didn't went up here and doxed Lemon. They called his apartment complex. They found out that there is a no dog policy. What do y'all think is going to happen? Let's continue. So the information was corrected. It says so the information was correct. We posted. Oh, okay. We didn't check it, but thanks for letting us know. We have no idea if true or false. We just report the news. I had to publicly ask these questions I didn't know the answers to, and we appreciate Shakim provided the answers for us here at Hollywood News Broadcasting. All right, so it says Lemon confirms his apartment complex. We have the correct address for serving possible lawsuits, wellness checks when he's manic, and to send police when threats are being made online or planning to harm another content creator online. After Vegas, you can't be too sure. Now, when we talk about content creators and making threats and things like that, I'm totally against that. Yeah, you absolutely right. I'm totally against it. I feel like you should not be sitting up here making threats. I mean, especially when we have seen content creators get into it online and, oh, well, whenever I see you, da, da, da. Well, when somebody saw somebody, and guess what? This certain somebody went to a location where these people were. They were live broadcasting. They were in Vegas. He saw them live. They were taunting him. Yeah, we're in your city, blah, blah, blah. He drove down there and deleted them. So, yeah, as far as taking these matters not serious, yeah, you got to be careful about what you put out online. Okay, so Diva Tomboy goes on to say, this is Hollywood News. In the state of California, the law states that apartment complexes that are no pets allowed are to allow disabled tenants to have service dogs as they aren't considered pets. They're considered medical tools. hence the dog poop bags available. All establishments across the country have to be in ADA compliance. It is a law. As I already provided, Lemon is considered partially blind, which is why he was provided a service dog, which explains the barking when someone is near the door. He's alerting his blind patient. Okay, listen here. Let's get into it. So the troll So the troll was correct. The apartments are no pets allowed, but David is allowed one because he's legally disabled, which we found out he's on the lease. He doesn't work and gets SSI. His disability has limited his reading, which caused a learning disability. He speaks well, great con artist, but has never been to acting school. That's coming soon. We pulled his school transcripts. Anyway, David has confirmed that he is legally blind. Okay, listen here. It's a lot going on out here on these streets. It is a lot going on out here on these streets, child. Let's get into it because it's more. Okay, this this particular it goes on to say that, let's see. Anyway, David has confirmed that he is legally blind all by himself, which our call to Social Security will be due to him informing the public that he's allowed a dog in a no pet apartment, which means due to his disability, he's allowed. How else would we know? We only previously took a guess. Does Social Security know that you are the highest paid content creator in this community? If not, that's fraud. It's two playgrounds on site there. The one he's showing is behind some apartments. I posted the same picture, which explains the background colors. Well, listen here. Listen, y'all. It is a lot going on. It's a lot going on. We have, oh my God, we have live breaking news, child. Let's get into it.
Hey, I'm an innocent bystander. They saying I drove a getaway car, but I cannot see. I'm legally blind. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. I'm innocent.
Come on this way.
So are you from Houston?
Man, I'm from Port Arthur, Texas, and I'm a female. I did not drive no getaway car. I'm legally blind.
How'd you get wrapped up with these folks?
I got wrapped up. I was walking down the street and I caught a ride.
So you don't know these folks then, is what you're saying?
I know two of them. I don't know the other two. They saying I drove a getaway car, but I'm legally blind, so how I'm gonna drive a car?
So did you know what happened to the 73-year-old victim then, or you?
I don't know what happened. I just know what the police said.
So you can't see at all?
Huh?
You can see though, right?
I'm legally blind. I can see barely, but I'm an innocent bystander.
Come on, Miss Good.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't do nothing. I don't know what's going on. All I know is my side of the story. I can't tell no other story. I'm innocent, and Mama, I love you. P.O.P. all the time.
Okay, well, guess what? Somebody's going to be holding it down because, child, they say that somebody's going to be reaching out to Social Security Services, child. They said someone is going to be reaching out to Social Security Services, honey. Yes. Well, listen here. Yollywood Raw News is reporting on August the 4th, 2025 at 6:52 p.m. Audio Pope, Lemon's right-hand man, told us where Lemon goes to the liquor store. We had no clue as to where he lived until Mad Day. Slodio, okay, posted two stores warning Lemon that he will pull up. Oh, here's a question I've been meaning to ask. Get into this. If Lemon and Audio didn't previously know each other before finding Ness on his timeline, so he says, How did he know where Lemon lived? They told the public they don't talk behind the scenes, and nobody online supposedly knew his number before we put it out. So that how did he know? How did Slodio know Lemon's phone number? Did they know each other before this? How did he know which store they that Lemon shops at? You know, did they meet at the store? Or was hey, did Lemon have an ODS moment or did Audio have an ODS moment, honey? They was behind the building on their tippy toes. Were you behind the building tipping, honey? Were your tippy toes, honey? What was you tipping on? What was you tipping on fofos? Okay. What was you tipping on? The people want to know. I mean, it is what it is. Listen here. Let's go ahead and let's get into it because it's more. Oh, you already know it's more. I love actually I need to share. Let me share. Hold on, let me see. Let me share her channel. Okay, can I share her channel? All right, I'm going to share her channel. Is actually going to be coming up here shortly. All right, so that is Diva Tomboy's channel. Listen here. She's got all the news. Okay, that's where I get my news from. And I definitely have to credit the source. All right, so moving right along into our commentary. All right, so moving on. So in that post, oh my goodness, y'all, this is getting a little messy. Listen here, this is getting hot, messy, sticky, sweaty. This is getting toxic. I want to say if I could explain this, I would say this is very much so given toxic. And that's just keeping it cute because when you talk about Mad Day, when you talk about people finding out the truth, and I don't know, do y'all think that Audio maybe they met at Social Security? You know, because Audio was y'all, Audio was over there lip syncing. Audio said that I'm gonna have me a concert and baby, I'm a lip sync. Child, he been to too many drag shows. Okay. Somebody bring Slodio back. Okay. Listen here. Let's get into it. In order for Slodio to know where Lemon lives, is one, they knew each other prior to Slodio coming here, or two, they've talked behind the scenes and met up. Either way, you flip it on Mad Day. He docks Lemon. But how did he know his name and where he lived? To include, they claim to live 15 minutes from each other. Anyway, thanks Audio for giving us David information. And Lemon, thank you for confirming today. We report accurately. Baby, when I tell you, whoo, baby, when I tell you this, I mean, they are really amping it up. They are really cranking it up in the streets. And this is what Beef Sector is. You know, there's going to be a Mad Day. There's going to be a back and forth. Frenemies. And people saying, oh, well, why you don't trust me? Girl, your own mama don't trust you. Your own mama don't want to be bothered with you. What make you think that that's going to be my tea with you? That I'm a no. We are colleagues on here. Okay, so listen here. Yollywood News reports King Kaios. This is one of his tweets. He says Audio is desperately trying to deflect from the fact that he docks Lemon on Mad Day. Do y'all think Audio didn't get his cash app? Did he not receive his payment? What's going on? We really need to dig into this. Hi, honey. I love you. Oh, come here, because I gotta show you something. I love you. I got these. I got more that I can switch out. That was a little surprise for you. So on Mad Day, he comes out here and then he starts, giving up all the information. Listen here, audio is definitely mad. Hello, babies. How are you doing? Give me a hug and a kiss. Have a great day at school on purpose. And listen, we're gonna have a great day. Love
Yep.
you. Have a great day on purpose. All right, so so audio now is Mad Day. What else is he gonna bring out? This is my thing. I feel like there's more to it. I do believe that they do um live near each other. I do feel like they've had phone conversations. I do feel like they've had video chats. Because Shakim told me when we spoke that him and Lemon would have conversations, and they would kick it, and he felt betrayed. He felt betrayed, and it was a lot. It was a lot for him, and like he said, he had taken a mental health break away from it because you know I don't know, it put him in a space. So when Shakim was like he wanted to go to Vegas with him, and hey, how you doing? Still waking up?
Making sure I have everything.
Okay, love you. Got your badge?
Yep.
You stand out to school today?
Yeah, I have the academic pool match.
Okay, you smell good.
Yeah, because I put my pool
Okay. All right. If you need a snack, just let me know. Okay. And I'll be on time today. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and all right, so I want to take this back to where do I want to go with this? Where do I want to go with this? Okay, so when it comes to Shakim, um, I just kind of feel like I just thought that it was weird and it was a bit strange. Um, that he wanted to be in the same room as him. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think that I didn't think that it was a good idea. I really didn't. I didn't think that it was a good idea. And the way that Lemon made this into content and forced him out uh, into the public and say, all right, you guys, thank y'all so much for being patient with me as we go ahead and get through the rest of these topics. Okay, so we were on the Diva Tomboyish and we were on King Kyle's his message that he left on the wall, right? So he tweeted out that Lemon, Audio had doxed Lemon. Now, if you guys don't know anything about King Kyos, he was a mod for Lemon. Now he's back a mod for Lemon. But really, if you think about it, he's more of like an op. It's like you let this dude talk about you, you bow down to him, and you're over there to what? Get information and give it back to other people. And you're pretty much nosy. So, like, people that are being blocked in the chat and things like that, that it's not favorable to certain people and he knows about it. Oh, yeah. People want to know who got blocked or who time, who out. He's going to deliver those messages. Because if you notice, Jay Dunn said that she used him to get some information messages. So I would say keep a close eye on King Chaos. It's King Chaos because he likes chaos. Okay. But he says, but Lemon will ignore it just like he ignored the numerous times audio came from me. Just like he ignored audio attacking Yaya for no reason. Now, what Yaya got to do with this? Yaya need to be going to go lay down. Yaya needs to go do something with her time. Okay? Yaya needs to go do something with her time. Like Yaya spends too much time on this YouTube and in these young people's business. And it's just like I'd rather she just sit back on the sidelines. Sit back on the sidelines and just stay in the chat and just type in the chat. I'd rather see her sit and type in the chat. All right, so get into it. Lemon can point out everyone else's faults, but audios. This is why everyone thinks they are a couple. It's gonna be some yag-ish at this point. It's gotta be some yag-ish at this point. Lemon, just change your name to Lemon Pope and make it official at this point. It's obvious he's a co-owner on your channel. Well, I mean, who y'all thought brought the boys to the yard? Hello? Who y'all thought shook the tree? Okay, who y'all thought shook that apple tree? I mean, come on now, be honest. Miss Sting said, Miss Sting, I'm the first lady. Mm-hmm. Oh, you got Queen Toast over here being the first lady? Well, first and foremost, I am the queen, okay? I am a queen. Okay, you can't compete where you don't compare. And you know what? They both live with their mama. They both get the SSI check, if you ask me. They both live with their mama. Did y'all not ever just figure that out? They both live with their mom. And there's nothing wrong with getting the SSI check. But don't come out here acting like you just rich. So now you got people wanting to call. So I'm not saying wanting to call, honey. They calling Social Security on you and letting them know that, hey, this man with this one good eye, he went down to Vegas. He was tripping. He violated a man on the trip, and he harassed the man. He doxed the man. Told people about his Twitter and told him about the little escapades that the man was having. Why did we need to know that Shaquem was online doing the do? I didn't want to know that he was on the line doing the do. He's not even attractive. I don't want to see him doing the do. Okay. And Chad, I went over there and seen him do the do. I did. I did. I went over. I got a little curious. I said, well, what's all this about? Okay. What is all this about? What's the fuss about? And child, it was nothing but raw. Okay, with nothing but raw sausage. Okay, it was nothing but raw sausage, ladies and gentlemen, just raw, and just with everybody. Mm-hmm. Just with everybody. I mean, girl, it was. I mean, it was a lot. It was no safety first. It was no hold on. Let me put on a Jimmy. It was child. Let me just dive up in. Uh huh. It was giving Trey Songz. The neighbors knew his name. Okay. Yes. Hmm. But anyways, let's get into it. So those were King Chaos's, those were his feelings. Now, Yollywood News reported either they're fucking or have something on each other. At this point, it's obvious, especially after taking Kios's ranch. Kios always talks shit. What made a difference that day? As a man attacking women for as a man attacking women for another man is very telling. Being so overprotective is telling. How they made up is telling. And doxing Shakim for him is even more telling. Shakim didn't dox Slodio, but he doxed him. But he, the same one crying about people putting out people personal information for what they said online, laughing my A off. Who child? Okay, so 8 hours ago. So Slodio is now blaming TMO for doxing Lemon first. So what you're saying is while being Lemon's right hand, you saw the information on TMO's wall and Google search around the area. That's how you found the liquor stores. As soon as you research information, no matter how it's doxing, so if you got the information from TMO's wall, looked it up, saved it, and on Mad Day posted the liquor store he goes to, it still points to you doxing him. I didn't get my information from TMO's wall. I got my information from your wall. Does this really take rocket science? While being his supposed friend and moderator, you took the information that was put out on him and used it for a later date. Doesn't matter whether y'all stay cool or not to me. Y'all just alike. Lemon did the same thing to Shakim. They were cool and he went through his personal information, then told the public. You went through his information while cool, then told the public. Y'all deserve each other. You are his karma. That's why I thanked you. Here's what. Listen, y'all. I don't know. This is going to get dirty. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it because Lemmy, you played a dirty game, and it's like you threw out that boomerang, and baby, that boomerang has returned. That boomerang has returned. And if audio was, in his bag, baby, you would be sending me a nasty piece of apology on YouTube. You need to give me a public apology for embarrassing me. Because if you and audio are in a relationship, I think you are doing your boo wrong. I think you did like overstep your boundary. And that's just keeping it real, you know? All right. And so did we talk about who else did we have on the docket? Let's see, who else did we have on the docket? Uh-huh. Remember me? Okay, so Stefan, let's get into Stefan. So Stefan withdrawal from Ness's vacation because of Ness's withdrawals. I told y'all that girl is batshit crazy. Listen here, that girl is. I don't see how y'all do it. She sits up there, she yells at her people, she controls them, and if you go over here, like she's just, I don't know. I don't see how Shakim has lasted that long, but Shakim is building his channel and trust and believe the same thing that Audio Pope is doing to Ness. I mean, the same thing Audio Pope is doing to Lemon. Shakim and Ness are getting information on each other because they are going to have a mad day. Trust and believe. Shakim is a doxer. I'm trying to tell you. Listen here, there's going to be something that happens and they are going to fall out. As much as she going to try to keep it together, baby, it's going to be just one of those times where she get that drink up in her system and honey, she's going to have it out with him. She's going to let him know that he's all type of yags and this, that, and the third. And, he's got those portobello mushrooms up on his butt. Allegedly. Honey, RNYTV said that he had warts. That's what that woman said. And then she gonna sit up there and deny it. Oh, I didn't say that. This, that, and the third. Girl, yes, you did. Girl, yes, you did. You said it. You sure did. You sure did. That's what she said. And guess what? RNY TV, Ness is there. And then this is the thing. Pizarro gonna try to take up for RNY TV. She was trying to protect her. And somebody was, oh, Dory was like, I got it off of Queen Tulsa's channel. I don't believe that. Girl, I'm not like you. I'm not a fraud, Miss Crab Legs. Exactly. And this is a conversation between Ness, R and Y. Okay, so Ness says, good for him while he think he got a friend. She was talking about Shakim. RNY TV says, I'm gagged. Does RNY TV not speak like that? Ness, can you clarify this for me? Does not RNY TV ask questions like that? The tea I got was the stuff that Lemon saw on that computer was pics of Shakim's genital warts. Is that true? This is on Ness's channel. So Demas O was on a panel as well, on this panel as well. I said, Demas O, y'all gonna hit me up or nah? Ness says, what you mean? I said, on my live, you never emailed. And then Ness puts her email address right there. Is that not Ness's email address? What do I gotta lie for? I don't have to lie. Okay? I don't have to lie. That is Ness's email address. That is RNYTV. And see, that's the information that Ness is going to come out with when her and Shakim get into it. Okay? Once again, I don't trust a soul that talk about people they still be chilling with. I want y'all to really let that seep in. Look at the relationships here on YouTube. People, they've been knowing each other for years. And they come out here on Mad Day to let everybody know the nastiness, the deep, dark secrets that somebody trusted them with. Be careful with these people because they will build you up and they will tear you down with no hesitation. With no hesitation. You have to move at your own pace. And Demas, oh, let me talk to you, sister. Because girl, you out here, you looking for somebody to love you and care for you and give you these props, and you don't even do it for yourself. Like, how are you expecting something from somebody else that you don't even do for yourself? That's a big problem, sis. Those are red flags. You know, you need to at least talk to your husband or, get you a set of friends or something. Or go touch grass, go meditate, get into like a Pilates class or a yoga class. I think yoga would be good. I think yoga would be good for you, Venus. Oh, because you have like a racing brain, and yoga is it yoga? Yeah, yoga. It relaxes you and it balances you, and I think that it will probably help with you like talking fast. You talk very, very, very fast. Demons. Oh, and then you have this thing with gay men. I don't know what it is with you and these gay men. It's just like you just can't live without them. You got to have a piece. You want to be included. You want to know who they dating. You want to know who they screwing. You want to know where they been, what they gonna do, how they gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you giving them the rundown like, this your boo or this your baby. You know, you can come off a little like it can come off a little creepy if people really don't know you like that. They would think that you have like an infatuation. Like you just, oh my God, you just so turned on by this. And the way that you act, that's why I said it makes it seem like it's that. Because when you were cool with Shakim, what were you doing over there? Oh, Shakim. Oh, Shakim. And when it was that competition, you didn't even, you over there already judging for him. You already picking him as the winner And girl, they asked you what his performance was like. How did that feel? You sat up there and got played right in your face. Oh, Shakim, yeah, he the winner. Oh, and you know, oh my goodness. And if you thought that that was a sexy dance, girl, it just shows like your standards are very, very, very low. Wasn't nothing about Shakim dancing in that in them clothes. It wasn't nothing sexy about that. It was actually, it was very scary. It was very alarming. You know, he was dancing like he had a seizure. He was acting, you know, he had to jerk or something. You know, I don't know. It was just a lot for me. I couldn't do it. And see, this is the thing. Let's get into Ness and Passa because have y'all noticed how Ness is so jealous of me and Passa's relationship, girl? Like she has to go over there and insert herself. Like when did she start going over to Passa's, right? When you were over there in the past, girl. Y'all were getting mad because of the attention that I get when I go over there. And honey, he felt a certain type of way. He said that he wanted to spend some time apart. And then that's when you raggedy assholes come over there to get your moment with him. And like I said, girl, y'all can run behind everybody that enjoys me, but it's not going to stop anything. You know, y'all be thinking that y'all be stopping something. Girl, y'all be it's just like y'all are just motivation. Tell them haters get on their job. Tell them get on their job. It's motivation. Okay. So I know. Hey Sierra, how you doing, baby? Grand Rising. Grand Rising. Hmm. So, you know, like when she had started going over to Pastor's channel, I was like, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm just like they really love to follow the queen, you know, trying to follow my every move, child. But I'm gonna be going live. Let me see, let me see, let me see. Let me text. Hold on. Oh, yeah, hold on. I have to get this message out. Okay, good. Okay, I have to send that email out. Um, so who was I on? I was on Ness and going over the passes and stuff like that. So yeah, she's just over there like she's so weird because like how do you sit up here and play with a man acting like you a man and you're a woman? Like y'all don't find that a bit strange? Do y'all feel like she be battling being a woman? She really wants to be a man and she doesn't know how to transition because she says she hates men. So do you think that she wants to be a man, or where do y'all think that could possibly be coming from? You know, because now it makes you question, like, you know, is she really okay? Like I said, she's been acting manic lately, and I had picked up on it before. This is when I would be over her channel and she would be yelling and screaming. I'm like, she would be acting manic, and then, like, if she's taking those medications and she's still drinking with it, like nothing is happening. She tries to cover it up like she's normal and like, oh my God, I think she's only being nice to these people because of her trip that's coming up. But after that, I feel like she's going to give her spiel. Oh, going into this new year. Y'all know how they be having like New Year's resolutions. So that's pretty much what she gonna do. I already know the play, honey. She go, oh, I didn't change the new leaf and going into this new year, the people that went on my trip, whatever, y'all know who y'all are and this, that, and third. But she is setting those people up. And for her to sit up here and take advantage of Ro, I feel like that was some shisty stuff. And Ness and Shakim, they plotted and planned on this. And then guess what? Brian swoops in. Brian got to get him a piece too. Now, Brian, they using Ro as the cash cow. They are using, and Brian is, I'm saying y'all this, Brian is trying to get money out of Ro. And if he has gotten money out of Ro, Brian is using, he's saying, oh, I'm in the talks of a settlement. Y'all gotta ask yourself, well, why is Brian coming out here talking about he's in the talks of a settlement? Because he borrowed money from Ro. Ro, as soon as I get my money, I got you. I got you. And this is the thing. I will not go on a trip with somebody like Shakim. I just can't. That person will ruin a whole trip for you. Oh, they ain't got money to drink no alcohol. Now you over here. Well, I'm gonna get a cup. Can you post some of your drink in mine? No, I cannot. No. He'll probably get mad at me because my answer will be no. Because you knew just as well as I knew that we were coming here. You like to drink. I'm just saying, if I was in a position, right? You like to drink. Well, if you know you like to drink, then you need to bring you some money for it. That's just like Lemon knew he liked to smoke cigarettes. But Lolo brought those cigarettes and she got mocks. And then let's bring up the fact that Lemon didn't even want to pay that woman for that burger. Went in there, drunk up her alcohol, her and Shakim. Now I want y'all to keep in mind Lemon and Shakim went and drunk up that liquor in Lolo's room. Shakim and Ness, now they're buddy buddy. Shakim was cool with Sour Patch. They fell out. Shakim was cool with who else? Damn, who else can I think of? But let's just say this. I guess the point that I'm trying to make here is Shakim centers himself around it because him and Mika was cool at one point in time. Then he started going at her. Look at his friends that he picked. And then on Mad Day, he just can't leave Lemon alone. Because Lemon name pays the bills over there. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, talking about somebody every day, watching their moves every day, you a stalker. And that is creepy. It's one thing if I just pop in the live and I just happen to catch the tea, or, I don't go looking for nothing. Um, Once it's put out there, then okay, is this interesting? Yay or nay? You know? So now Shakim has to take the blame or the accountability for reporting to the office and to Social Security. Because when you think about it, you probably say, why? Well, his house, his address, and things, you know, they are doxing hard. Now, I don't know if Lemon docs Shakim's address or his phone number or anything like that, but child, the streets are talking. The streets are definitely talking. And speaking of talking, um, let's go ahead and can y'all give me 1 second? Give me 1 second. We gotta give me 1 second. Okay, hold on. Y'all hold on. All right now. All right. So I think that's all of my commentary. I was checking to see if I had anything else to talk about. So that's gonna be it, you guys. If you all enjoy my recap, let me know. Shout out to Diva Tomboyish. Oh, did I put her link in the chat? This is her link right here. You guys can go over it. That's the source where I got all my information from. And so without further ado, we are about to head on out. Thank you for coming by and have a great day on purpose. Shout out to Black Pearl, Birdie Banks, and Tiara for sliding through. See?
When I set the page, hot topics burn, I deliver with grace. Shady little smirk while I give you face. From the gossip rooms to the YouTube fight, turn petty words into sleepless nights. If I say stops here, then it's all through. No one drops tea like I do. But I'm the queen of YouTube. I'm the Wendy Williams of YouTube. Treat me right, I treat you right. Treat me wrong, I'll treat you wrong. Hit that like, I don't bite. Hit that like, I promise you'll like. Like and subscribe, let the numbers climb. Serving raw truth with a touch of divine. Breaking news, baby, I say it bold. Every word drips, hotter than gold. Discussing cases, I keep receipts. I'm a boss in heels with the fire and heat. You want the tea, I pour it smooth. I'm Queen Tulsa, baby, I set the mood. Sweet on the lips, but sharp when I speak. But my shade unique. Iconic, epic, I reign supreme. Queen Tulsa, the boss, I'm the headline queen. Don't get it twisted, baby. You came for the gossip, but you stayed for the queen. I don't chase views, views chase me. Now sip that tea, and don't forget to hit that like. Queen Tulsa, I'm the queen of YouTube. I'm the Wendy Williams of YouTube. Treat me right, I'll treat you right. Treat me wrong, I'll treat you wrong. Hit that like, I don't bite. Hit that like, I promise you like. And remember, if I say it stops here, it stops here. Tulsa, baby. Your favorite shade, your hottest tea, and your headline queen. The Wendy Williams of YouTube, iconic, epic, and always petty when I need to be. Queen Tulsa, I'm the queen of YouTube. I'm the Wendy Williams of YouTube. Treat me right, I'll treat you right. Treat me wrong, I'll treat you wrong. Hit that like, I don't bite. Hit that like, I promise you'll like. Cameras on, baby, I control the stage. Every headline bends when I set the page. Hot topics burn, I deliver with grace. Shady little smirk while I give you fame. From the gossip rooms to the YouTube fight. Turn petty words into sleepless night. If I say stop here, then it's all through. No one drops tea like I do.